As a healthcare professionals, it is our responsibility to promote and maintain the health of our patients and to prevent contamination of infections. And the single most important infection control method is hand washing. So now, I am going to show you the proper way of hand washing. By the way, I am Aaleha Izza Baliwan from BSN 1A. First, roll up the sleeves above your elbow. Second, remove your jewelries. And then, wet your hands with water. Apply enough soap to cover all the hand surfaces, then rub the hand palm to palm. Right palm over the left dorsal with the interlaced fingers and vice versa. And then, palm to palm with interlace. And then, back fingers to opposing palms with fingers interlocked. And then, rotational rubbing of left thumb plus in right thumb and vice versa. And then, rotational rubbing backward and forward with clasped fingers of right hand and vice versa. And then, rubbing your wrist to forearm and also the other hand. And then don't forget to check your fingers or nails. And then rinse your hands thoroughly with water. When there is no more soap, dry your hand thoroughly with towel. Clean your workplace or surface with soap and water or disinfecting wipes. Put the sterile gloves pocket on your work surface. Hold the wrapper of the sterile glove pocket by its edges as you unfold the wrapper to expose the gloves. The inside of the glove wrapper is sterile. Pull on the creases to prevent the wrapper from folding back over the sterile gloves. Pick up one sterile gloves by the rolled cuff, taking care not to touch the outside of the glove with your fingers. The outside surface of the glove is sterile. Slide your other hand into the glove. Hold the glove by the inside of the rolled cuff as you pull it into your hands. Slide the fingers of your sterile glove hand under the rolled cuff of the other sterile glove. Make sure your ungloved fingers do not touch the outside of the glove as you put your hand under the cuff. And then, slide your ungloved hand into the glove. Keep your sterile finger under the rolled cuff as you pull the glove onto your hand. Pick up the glove wrapper by pinching the sterile center between your fingers. Drop the wrapper into the trash. Your glove hands are sterile. Do not touch anything that is not sterile after you put on sterile gloves. Next is removing of gloves. Using a proper degloving technique is especially important in times like this, but also important when working with any infectious disease. The first thing to remember is that the outside of your gloves is considered contaminated. So you want to be very careful when taking your gloves off and touching only the outside of your gloves with your gloved hand. And when you have a clean hand, being sure not to touch the dirty part of your glove. So first, start with tenting your glove like this, pulling it up at the center of your palm. And be careful not to pull too hard or fast because you could rip your glove. If you do accidentally rip your glove or touch any contaminated area, make sure that you wash your hands immediately with an alcohol-based hand sanitizer. So now that I've tented my glove, I'm going to start slowly pulling it down my hand. Kind of shimmy motion so it's not too fast and flying off. Now that I have my glove halfway down my hand, I am going to do the same thing on the other hand. Again, tenting the glove and pulling it down, being careful not to touch the clean exposed hands now. Now I can slide this glove off and hold it bundled up in the dirty part of the other glove. And then slowly and carefully slide my finger inside my glove because inside my glove is considered clean and my hand is considered clean. Take it and tented and pull it off like that. I can continue touching the inside of my glove, which is now actually the outside because it was touching my hand, and pull that part off and put it into the garbage. And now I need to wash my hands or use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer and rub that in and dry.